One day you're going to die. And strangely, that might be the most important thing to remember. There's this old idea from Stoic philosophy, Memento mori. And it literally means, remember you will die. It sounds dark, doesn't it? But it's not meant to depress you. It's meant to wake you up. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and it's changed how I see things. Not in some big dramatic way, but in small moments. Time with my kids, time with my family, even small things, simple things like running water, electricity, a nice ice cream on a hot day. None of it is guaranteed. So instead of being negative, this idea has actually made life feel more real. Here are 5 ways that I've started applying Memento Mori. Number 1, you start to value time properly. Not just in theory, but in a very real way. And one thing that helped me was actually visualizing it. So there are these apps and websites and stuff that show you roughly how many weeks or days you might have left. Life calendar tools, or even something like a death clock. Now I know it sounds extreme, but when you actually see your life laid out like that, then you realize all of this, it isn't endless. Number 2, you start to appreciate the small things a lot more. You start to feel like enough. A quiet morning, a cup of coffee, a normal day with no problems. And you realize this is actually the good stuff. Number 3, you let go of a lot of the pointless stuff, the arguments, the annoyances, things that would normally bother you. Because when you zoom out, most of it really doesn't matter. You start asking, will this matter in a year or even a week? Number 4, you prioritize people differently. You start to realize these moments with family, they're not permanent. Your kids won't always be this age. Your parents, they won't always be around. And that changes how you show up in your life. You're a bit more present, a little bit less distracted. But just to be clear, look, this isn't easy to live like this all the time, obviously, especially with things like kids and family. Kids in particular can be stressful. You're tired, you're distracted, and in the moment, it's not always easy to appreciate. I get that, right? I'm the same. I don't always get it right, but even in those difficult moments, they still matter. They're still part of it. There's still time that you just don't get back. So for me, this isn't about doing it perfectly. It's just something that I try to come back to again and again. A work in progress, but a worthwhile way to live. And finally, number 5, you're more likely to actually act because waiting stops making sense. Putting things off, putting it on the long finger, it stops making sense. And if there's something that you want to do or say or start, you feel a bit more urgency. A couple of small things that I've done. For example, I've put in Memento Mori as a reminder on my phone, like on my lock screen. Just something simple, something that I see every day. Not in a negative way. It's just a quiet reminder that this time it matters. All these moments matter. And Memento Mori isn't about being negative. It's about being awake. If you're thinking about this kind of thing as well, that's what I'm exploring here. Hit subscribe and we'll figure it out together.